let's go ahead and give you a quick demo of what the OpenSolar SDK can do.
Now that we're in the SDK environment, to get a design started, you'll want to go to the upper left and type in the address for the property you're looking for. That will go ahead and pull up the home in our design tool, and you just want to make sure you have the right house centered in the design tool. Hit Create Solar Lead, and you'll go ahead and select the utility company, the rate plan, and you'll also put in the 12 months of kilowatt hour usage for the customer. Once you've done that, the OpenSolar design tool will go ahead and build our 3D model based on Google or near map imagery. And then we'll also create a design of the property using the max fit option to fill in the entire roof with as many solar panels as can fit. Once the design is completed, you'll be able to see the entire design as well as the design mode, the system size, and the offset of your utility usage. You can see production information and all of the corresponding information for the system here as well. You'll see all of the equipment here below, the panels, the inverter, the racking, any other equipment that was used to design the project. You can pre-select all this equipment and even configure equipment bundles. So if you want to go ahead and change the equipment for your system, you can easily configure and change between the different bundles of equipment, and the system will resize and redesign based on the equipment selected. You can also go ahead and switch to a different offset. So if you click on switch to target offset, you can go ahead and adjust the target offset for the system design. And when you go ahead and select target offset to 100%, it will go ahead and redesign the system here for you to do a max offset system, meaning it will only size the system to the offset percentage you've indicated, and it will pick the best possible panels that will get you to that offset. Once you've got that target offset, you can go ahead and take a look at how things have adjusted, including the system option and the equipment that's being offered here for this system. If you want to make adjustments to the array or modules themselves, you can click on the module grouping. You have both basic settings and advanced settings. So you can change the tilt, whether you do flush, single tilt, or dual tilt. You can do ground mounts as well. You can also adjust the azimuth, the slope, or change the panels to portrait or landscape. You can raise the panels off the roof or off the ground, and for every array, you'll have our drop down for shading. If you open this drop down, you'll see the months of the year and the times of the day. You can see the average solar access or shade impact for any given time of year or time of day. You can move around to see where the ray traces are coming from, get a full view of this 3D model by right-clicking and holding with your mouse, and you can even select a certain time of month and time of day, like January at 9 a.m., to see the impact of what's happening at that given time of day or time of year. You can even look down to the module level to see how these modules are being impacted by any shading obstructions or threats around the home. Outside of a ray tracing shading tool, we do have another shading tool feature, which gives you a nice thermal heat map of the property. The view shade toggle in the bottom right, a sun moon icon, will give you a nice heat map here, where you'll see the brighter oranges and yellows denoting where you have the best solar access, and the darker colors showing you where you have the most shade impact. This allows you to get an idea of the property before you design or after your design has been built, so you can see how much solar access you have. To navigate the 3D model, you can use the compass to navigate and move around. You can also use the plus and minus buttons to zoom in or zoom out. You can also use your scroll wheel on your mouse or right click and hold. We do have some advanced features in here. We have the tree trimmer, the tree adder, even some obstruction tools. And the 3D mode is our preferred mode for OpenSolar with Google and Nearmap. But we do have the ability to manually design and build the 3D model from 2D imagery if for some reason 3D is unavailable from our mapping providers. That should give you all the functionality you need to build a really awesome design OpenSolar using our SDK environment.
And that's it. Thank you so much for listening and checking out the OpenSolar SDK. We look forward to doing business with you. Please let our team know if you have any questions, and we'll be happy to help and assist. Thank you so much, and have a great day.